most memorable thing when I first comes to mind when I think of Jay is that he came out smiling, and he continued to smile throughout his life. No matter what life gave him, he always had a smile. He also had a smile when he met you for the first time. His whole attitude was so positive.
Jay was baptized Catholic, and godfather and godmother, his godfather is Uncle Sally, and his godmother is Auntie Winnie. Auntie Winnie had spent about the first 3 years of Jay's life helping us raise Jay. In fact, Jay would call her Mommy Winnie, and to this day she's Mommy Winnie to Jay. One day Magnum PI was filming in Hawaii Kai, and as I drove by I just pulled into the location, and I saw the red Ferrari there. So I grabbed my camera out of the car and said, "Jay, go stand by the car over there, I'll take your picture." So Jay did. He went over there, he stood by the car, and he got his picture by his Ferrari.
And Jay was a big brother growing up to his little sister Tiani, especially when it came to her birthdays, her Christmas, whether it was sampling her birthday cake before she did, or whether it was checking out her gifts before she did. He was always there to look out for his little sister. Jay was a great lover of pets, and particularly dogs. I remember his first dog was named Mickey, and we went to the Humane Society to pick a dog on a Sunday, and as we walked around to all the different cages and looked at all the different dogs and everything, there was one particular dog when Jay wandered off by himself to the cages, and Jay was only about 3 years old at the time, and Jay wandered off to one of the cages, and as we were looking around all the other dogs and everything else, there was this one particular dog that was part shepherd and part poi dog, and it came right up to Jay and became extremely friendly and so forth. And right then and there we stopped and we said, "This is the dog." So in essence, the dog had picked Jay for his new home, and Jay grew up with that dog for many, many years and raised him and had a great time. So after Jay's dog Mickey had left us, we obtained a beautiful Rottweiler. It was named Haku, and that was a primary asset to Jay and all of us in the family and all his friends. Everybody got to know Haku really, really well because she's such a lovely, beautiful dog, and although being a Rottweiler, she was very tame and gentle with all of us and all the little kids. Jay had spent a lot of time with Haku also. Then unfortunately, a year after Jay's mother had passed away and Jay had his treatments for the first time that he started taking cancer treatments in 2007, then Haku had passed away with pancreatic cancer. So it was a great loss to us at that time too, because she was a very soothing and comforting source for Jay and for all of us. When Jay and I had come back last December from Houston, his sister Tiani had went out and bought the cutest little pup called Lexi. So when we got back, she surprised Jay with Lexi as a Christmas present. And this past year, Lexi has been such a godsend for all of us, and particularly Jay. It kept him occupied, it kept him going. He spent a lot of time, he taught the dog a lot of tricks. She's an integral part this past year in all of our lives, and we even brought her to the hospital twice when Jay was in the hospital. It was something just very, very, very comforting for Jay, and he spent a lot of time with her, and we still have her with us today. When Jay was 8 years old, I took him and his brother over to Kona on the Big Island, and we went deep sea fishing, and he had a ball. He was catching all kinds of akuli that day. All the big fish wasn't biting, but we caught a lot of akuli. Jay caught a lot of them. So that evening we had a lovely dinner. But these are some of the things that he loved to be. He loved to be outside. He loved to do things, and he was just so happy. Really a happy guy. You know, a happy kid, a happy guy, and he enjoyed people so much. Jay loved sports. At a very early age, I got him into Little League, baseball, soccer, basketball, and doing so, he developed some everlasting friendships with a lot of the kids that he had met back in his early days in Hawaii Kai and against opposing teams across the island. And he loved it. I think that Jay loved the camaraderie and social aspect of the team sports more than anything else. He made good friends with everybody, and he's a good athlete, but he really enjoyed the camaraderie and the fun. And of course, he loved the potlucks afterwards, and hanging out with the guys and running around and tearing up the Cocoa Head Park or whatever. I mean, I think they looked forward more to the after party than they did the actual games. But he established some great friendships throughout that lasted, through today. And we were very blessed, because of it. He was very proud to be a member of the Kaiser Cougars basketball team and baseball team, where he continued, and he also established new relationships, new friendships with the players. He was very proud of all his friends that he had made at Kaiser, and he's continued to carry on that friendship and relationship.
When Jay graduated from Kaiser High School, with the tradition of all the leis and everything else, his mother, who was very good at making leis and hakus and all of that, she made a lot of the lovely leis, almost it's a vest-like lei, very special. It took a lot of hours to make all of these things, but she was always so very proud and happy to do that for Jay, and it was really wonderful. It was another great celebration in Jay's life when he graduated from Kaiser High School.
Jay graduated from college at UNLV, and for his graduation, of course, a lot of family and friends came from here, from Hawaii, from California, and from Idaho. And we all had a good time celebrating Jay's achievement and accomplishment going through college. Jay worked real hard all the way through school, and although it may have not come easy with him, Jay always did what it took to get the job done. And he did it all through his life, even as a young kid. And we were also very proud of him for all his achievements academically and every other aspect of his life. But Jay always did what it took to get the job done. Jay liked to hang out with his mini Jay, John, Kahahui, and their family at times. It's just very peaceful and relaxing. And they would hang out and do silly things together. It's just like it was a mini Jay, even when they were little. We have pictures where a lot of similarities and everything. And they would get together and ham it up together and have a good time. We usually got together on Tuesday evenings to have spaghetti at our house over here with Annie and Kai and John and Sansi. So a lot of times we'd just hang out while Jay was recovering from his treatments, and we'd just hang out with his buddies Kai and John, and then of course Sansi. It was something that was a family setting for all of us, and it's something that Jay always looked forward every time that they would come over, and we would spend an evening together watching TV, and it was really good. It was a really good thing, and he really appreciated it and really enjoyed it, the time spent with their family. After Jay's beautiful birthday celebration he had on September 8th, on his actual birthday on September 9th, we went over to Roy's restaurant to celebrate his birthday. And we hung out with many of the staff there that were so kind and generous to Jay, and we really had a good 34th birthday party after the big beautiful birthday party celebration that we all enjoyed, and so many of you came out to celebrate Jay's birthday, and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience on his birthday bash, and then we just kind of hung out and took it easy on his birthday. But it was very fitting, and Jay loved it tremendously what everybody had done and contributed toward his birthday celebration on September 8th. It was a wonderful event, and we thank everybody who all participated and who all came. It's something that we will always cherish. We thank everybody so much. In all of Jay's 34 years, he's had a birthday cake for every birthday except a year ago when he turned 33. I didn't provide a birthday cake for him because, you know, Jay was a very fastidious eater and is always watching his fitness and his diet and nutrition, and he wasn't big on sweets. So that year I didn't buy him a birthday cake. So he complained for months and months on end. Whenever his friends came over, he'd complain whenever it came up that the poor, deprived little boy never had a birthday cake for 33 years of age. So we had to go out with our friends, Annie and Tiani, and go, we had to make a 33-year-old birthday party for him. But that's Jay.
Oh, perfect.
When I think of Jay, and I can say I truly mean is that he came out smiling. One of the most outstanding features or aspect of his personality is that when he first meets someone, he's got that beautiful smile, and he truly looks at that person, and he looks for the good in everybody. He always looks for the good side. But between the puppy and all his good friends that would come and see him and spend time with him, call him up, text him, come to the house, go out with him. It's such a wonderful network of friends that he has, and it makes me feel good that, you know, these are very difficult times to deal with like this when you lose a child. But on the other hand, I've gained a lot of strength by all the loving friends that he has, and the spectrum of people that he has crossed. It gives me strength to do what I have to do, and just to see the outpouring of love and caring is so wonderful. I can't explain it. It's just amazing, the love that has come our way, and it's all because of Jay. And it's who Jay is, you know, his persona and his love and caring for everybody has come back, and it's come back at a very critical time in all of our lives. So I'm very grateful. Our family's very grateful to have had Jay, you know, and we will always have Jay. Jay will always be with us, and I'll never forget his smile, and I'll never forget it. So many wonderful things. So it's been good. It's been great to have Jay.
Yeah.